Good morning, all of you. So, as you know that we have started Edgar Allan Poe's short story, The Telltale Heart, before the Diwali vacation, and I hope that you people have enjoyed Diwali vacation. And now, from today, our lectures have resumed. And as you know that I have started the story, The Telltale Heart, and we have finished the first paragraph of this story. So again, I just want to tell you what happened during this first paragraph. So you know that the narrator, who is actually villain come hero of this story, and he's telling us about his illness. He is telling us about his mental disability, that how he is not mentally strong or how he is mentally not good, or some people are calling him mad. So here he's saying that actually he was ill, he was very ill, it was a true. But why the people are saying that he has lost control of his mind, why the people are calling him mad? And then he said that actually the people cannot see that how he got the full control of his mind, and therefore if he has got a full control on his mind, then it is not an indication of that he is not a mad. So actually in the very beginning of the story, he is telling us that how he is not a mad and how he is a good person or normal person. So he doesn't want to that some people should call him abnormal or that a mad person. And then he talk about that how the illness made his mind more stronger, because his feelings, his senses became more stronger and more powerful, and the one sense, that is the hearing sense, became most powerful, significantly powerful. And how? And then he tells us at the end of this paragraph that he could hear the sounds he had never heard before. He heard sounds from heaven, he heard sounds from hell. So he was getting a sounds from hell and heaven, the both. And in this way, he has got a very terrible, powerful hearing power, listening power. And therefore, he talk about that. So further, I have also studied that in the next stanza, that is only two lines stanza, and in sorry a paragraph, and in that paragraph he talk about that one story. He has actually murdered an old man, and then he is telling us the story, and through that story he tried to explain that how he is not a mad and how he has a great control on his mind. And in the next paragraph, he talked about that how that idea of killing that mad man, sorry, old man, came into his head. So he said that it is impossible to say that how the idea first entered my head, in his head. And actually further he said that there is no reason that why actually he did kill that man. Actually he didn't have any strong reason. And further he also declared that actually he was not hating the old man, but even he was loving that man. And actually that old man have never hurt him, and actually the narrator didn't want to steal his money, but only the reason of killing that man is his eye. Because for narrator his eyes are like a vulture. He think that his eyes are like a vulture, and the eye one of those terrible birds that watch and wait while an animal dies. So he was talking that how the vulture, they were just looking here and there that how and which animal dies, and after their death they just go there and just take eat each and every flesh of that body of that animal, and it look and they just left the bones only. So and the pieces were there of the fleshes and all these things. So therefore he have a very great fear about the vulture eye of that old man, and that was the reason of killing that man. That was his idea, and that was the thing he thought, that he is going to kill that old man. And that is the thing. When the old man looked at me with his vulture eye, a cold feeling went up and down my head. Okay, you can say my back, sorry. Even my blood become cold. So here he's saying that whenever he looked at that old man, and when the old man's vulture eye he saw, then there was a very very terrible feeling went up and down from his back. Okay, so he was very frightened of that eye, and even he was feeling that his blood or his blood becoming cold, and therefore and so I finally decided I had to kill the old man and close that eye forever. So therefore, because of that eye, he wanted to actually he was talking about only one eye, not about the two eyes of that old man. Only one eye. He thought that that eye, only one eye, is like a vulture eye, and therefore he wanted to completely shut down those eyes. He doesn't want that the one eye should be there, and therefore he wanted to kill that old man. That was the his idea. That was his first thought, that he wanted to kill that old man in the third paragraph of this story. So let's move to the next paragraph. So I hope that you understood that what is the happening in this story. So that all these things we have done before the Diwali vacation. So again, I just want to repeat myself that there is a narrator who is mad actually, but he is telling us that he is not mad, and he has got a very powerful he has a very powerful control on his mind, and actually he has developed strong feelings of sense of hearing, and then he tells us to prove that how he is not mad. He tells us the story that how he has killed with planning a old man. Okay, and then he also talked about the reason, that only reason he doesn't want to steal his money. He doesn't hate him, actually he loves him, but he doesn't like that vulture eye of that man, and that is the reason that he wanted to kill that old man. Okay, so let's move to the next paragraph. So you think that I'm mad? A madman cannot plan, but you should have seen me. During all of that week, I was as friendly to the old man as I could be, and warm and loving. So here the narrator, in the very beginning of this fourth stanza, he just asking that now now again you are thinking that he is mad, because the madman cannot plan, and he made a plan to kill that man. Okay, so during all of that week, in that week, he wanted to kill that, he was making a plan that how he is going to kill that old man. So he was okay, he was behaving or treating that old man very friendly, very friendly. Okay, and he was taking a lot of care of that old man. He was loving that old man. He was warming that old man from his love, and that is the thing that that he was making a planning, that the old man should not get a sense that he is going to kill him. So that was his purpose. Every night about 12 o'clock, that is very terrible. You can see that every night about 12 o'clock, I slowly opened his door. And when the door was opened wide enough, I put my head in, and then my head. Okay, so every night when the old man slept in his bedroom, he slowly goes there and he slowly opened the door, just little bit opened, and then he let his hand. Okay, and then he put his hand and his head only, not his entire body, and he was looking at it. And in his hand there was a actually the kandil, that is a light. Okay, so in my hand I held the light covered over with a cloth so that no light showed. So he has a kandil. Okay, he has a light, and he that light was covered through the cloth. So therefore no light should come there. So therefore the old man should not get up from his sleep, from his bed. So that was very carefully, he just opened the half door, he just put his only one hand, and he just put his only one head, and slowly he was actually just taking out the or uncover the light. Okay, and he was doing so because he doesn't want that the man should get up. Okay, and I stood there very quietly. So he was staying there very quietly because he was waiting that when the old man will get up, and when the vulture eye will open, he will close it. At that moment he is going to kill that old man. So that was his planning. Okay, and I stood there quietly, then carefully I lifted the cloth just a little, so that a single, thin, small light fell across that eye. So he was just very carefully, he was actually taking that cover from that light, so that very thin, very single, very small light should fell on those eyes. And then you can see those eyes. And he has done it for 7 days. Okay, for 7 nights I did this, 7 long nights, every night at midnight. Okay, every night for 7 nights, for every long nights he was going there at a 12 o'clock and he was looking at that. So you know that the 12 o'clock in India also, it is a very very terrible, because in India we think that the ghosts they come and they wander here and there, and therefore the 12 o'clock is a very very dangerous in India. Okay, some people believe on that. Okay, those who believes on ghost. So here you can say that the terrible things is happening on the exact 12 o'clock every night, 7 nights, and always the eye was closed. So it was impossible for me to do the work, for it was not the old man I felt I had to kill, it was the eye, his evil eye. Okay, so always that eye was closed. Every time, whenever he looked at the eyes, that eyes were closed. So it was very, very impossible for him to do the work. So for it was not the old man. Actually, he doesn't want to kill that old man, but he just want to kill that only eye, that evil eye. So that was his only only his aim, that he wanted to kill that man because he wanted to close that evil eye, his evil eye. So hey guys, I hope that you understood these three paragraphs also of this story. And again, in the next week, in the live lecture, I'm going to repeat this story, what happens until it, in sake of you, so you should understand it. So thank you for watching, and if you have any kind of queries, please make in comment section, or you can type in our WhatsApp group, so where uh, I can solve your problem. So thank you for watching.